Now, I know you probably heard um, of dirty cops. Well, here are just a few. Now, this one is this year. Um, it took place this year. Um, 21-year-old and her boyfriend just coming back from hot tubbing in Taco Bell. She's not dressed. She's naked from the waist down, completely. Um, but just listen.
Hello.
Hey.
Good evening. My name is Deputy Owen. I'm with the Sheriff's Office. And this is being recorded. Do you have your license, registration, and insurance with
I
you?
do. I'm gonna have to turn off my car and open the glove box.
Totally okay. Any weapons in the vehicle I need to know about?
Yeah. Was it because I turned before?
Mind you, the officer does have body cam. And the body cam is basically in the center of the chest, just like my necklaces. And in order to see someone directly with the body cam, you have to be turned towards them. So yeah, this young woman and the boyfriend live way out in the country where they have neighbors like every 3 miles. So her being nude, she wasn't worried about being nude from the waist down because they were just gonna go home after getting food from Taco Bell and whatnot and just going to home without and not worrying about anybody seeing her naked or whatnot because like I said, they live way out in the boonies where the nearest neighbor is like 3 miles down the road. So that's why she's still nude, and also I think because there might have been a little hanky panky going on in the car, but that hasn't been proven. But the point is, the officer makes a point of dragging her out of her vehicle, displaying her nudity, and continues to watch as she gets out and puts a pair of pants on. So he's seen her basically completely nude from the waist down. And if that was me, you, or anyone else, we would be arrested for um, 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 being a pervert, basically, and or whatnot, sexual misconduct, otherwise, and we would be put on a sexual registration list for 17 years for forcing a woman in a situation like that. But this is, like I said, this whole segment is about dirty cops.
Or the person walked over.
Oh, and by the way, she's not drunk. She's not drunk legally. She's not under the influence.
Not here to talk to you about that. The issue is you turned into the wrong lane at the intersection there. You turned into the nearest lane. Yep, you got to go to the nearest lane, always at an intersection.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay.
Okay. Are you guys going here? Is this where you're...
We're just getting Taco Bell.
So why'd you pull in here?
Yes.
No, why did you pull in here?
Well, I don't know. It was the first place for me to turn over.
So which way are you supposed to pull over when the
I was
lights
gonna
are?
pull towards Taco Bell, but
Okay.
Sorry.
That's not my question. Which direction are you supposed to pull when they're red and blue lights on?
Sorry.
To the right.
I'm so sorry.
And you went.
I don't get pulled over often.
Well, that's good, I suppose.
No, yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's just in here somewhere. No. Here, let me turn on the.
Now, the footage I have, when the officer is looking at her with the body cam and everything, it's all blurred out. But in the original footage, you could clearly see everything. And I believe this officer is under investigation for doing stuff like this because it's basically a illegal seek and search, or basically violating Fourth Amendment right, and falsely allocating charges and circumventing the law to try to benefit him to crank up his quota.
And I'm sure he wants it too.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay, here it is. Am I find this license?
She's not drunk. She's not impaired.
Here you go.
Is your first name? Do you have two first names or two middle names?
I have two middle names.
Oh.
Choose my two middle
Okay.
names.
Mia, have you had anything to drink tonight?
No.
When was the last time you consumed alcohol?
Well, it's about an hour ago, but I took a seltzer.
Okay. Well, that
It's
beer,
seltzer.
seltzer,
Yeah,
liquor.
seltzer. It was
How much?
Truly.
Okay. So did you stop drinking about an hour ago,
Yeah,
basically?
an hour ago. Yeah.
Okay. How much have you had to drink throughout the evening?
Just two. Two seltzers.
2 seltzers.
Yes.
Is it more than? Here's the deal. If you're honest with me, helps me do my job better.
One shot and one seltzer. So I'm
One
gonna consider that two.
That's 2 drinks.
Yeah. so
One
that's
shot.
two drinks. So I'm
Was the shot a single or a double?
single.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you feel like you're okay to drive?
Yes, 100%. I would
Clearly
never drive
not
under the
drunk.
influence.
Well, I get a little worried when people are driving after they've had 2 drinks. It's not good.
Yes.
So
But I
norm-
wait like over an hour before I drive. And then I eat food too.
Food has nothing to do with it. Do you know you need to wait about 2 hours per drink before you can drive?
That's a lie.
Oh, okay.
So you waited about 30 minutes per drink. Here's the deal. In this situation, I'd ask if you'd be willing to do some voluntary field sobriety tests. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, hop on out for me. We can do that right here. Let me turn off my lights
Okay.
so they're not flashing. Hop on out for me.
Yeah. So I am in my swimsuit because
Do you
it's
have-
in the hot tub.
Okay, do you have pants on?
Yeah. No, I don't.
Does your
I got my
coat
swim-
cover you?
Would you like me to put my pants on?
If you have,
Swimsuit. Yeah. But
I understand. If you have pants, I put some pants on. It's a little chilly. Did you bring pants with you?
yeah.
Here's a light.
Yeah, she don't have.
Yeah, put some pants on. It's not warm out here.
All right. Yeah. That's totally okay.
She
I'm
don't
just like
have
about the lane part.
Well, okay. I can forgive you for that. I just want to make sure you're driving safely.
And you can clearly see he's looking
You
right
off to bigger
at
place? Is
her
that what you're
watching.
saying?
Yep.
Oh, okay. And then you need some Taco Bell. I got
So
you.
he sees
When
her.
we go
Pussy.
but we are completely sober.
You see
Okay.
her
Let me turn
pussy,
these off so they're not in your face.
Her ass, everything.
Just stand right there by your bumper. I'm gonna meet you over there. All right, Mia. These tests are voluntary. I'm not meaning to shine that in your face.
No.
Tests are voluntary. They can be stopped at any.
Now, mind you, the reason I'm bringing all this up is because this officer is under investigation for being a crooked cop.
Time.
Yes.
First thing I'd ask you, do you have anything to keep you from walking or balancing?
No.
Do you have any injuries? One leg shorter than the other?
No.
Nothing like that. Okay. Are you on any medications that you shouldn't be driving with?
No.
Any marijuana?
No.
Any other drugs you're not supposed to be taking?
No.
Okay.
Just the two, one
Just-
shot and one seltzer from over an hour ago.
Totally understand. So, can you stand with your feet just like there? Hands right at your side. Can you see the tip of my pen right here?
Yep.
Do you wear contact lenses or glasses?
Okay.
Or do you wear contact lenses or
Oh,
glasses?
I don't.
Okay. Follow the tip of the pen where my fingers move. Follow with your eyes and don't move your...
But when you're a crooked cop, as such as him, it makes no difference whether you wear glasses or contacts.
head. Does that make sense?
Okay.
When you're a crooked cop, none of it matters. Whether you be handicapped, suffering from COPD, doesn't matter. They don't give a damn. As long as they can rack your ass for any bumped up charge to help the quota.
If you need to blink, feel free to blink as much as you need.
Can I blink?
Yeah.
That was a joke.
No, you're doing just
That's
fine.
my first time
You
doing
can't
that. I'm so
tell me
sorry.
they
Okay.
don't have
Keep your hands to
quotas.
your side for me.
Yeah.
Because if they didn't have quotas,
There you go.
then
You're
they
doing
would
just
never get
fine.
promoted.
Try to keep your eye right here. My fingers moving. Fall. Not my light. The pen right here. Okay.
I'm scared.
No, you're doing just fine.
Okay.
I'm just trying to remind you. Some
I'm
people.
just so scared. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
This time we're gonna go up.
I'm sorry.
No, you're doing just fine.
Okay.
Okay. Is this the amount of alcohol you consume tonight? Is this a large amount of alcohol for you
No.
compared to what you normally drink?
No.
Okay.
Like, I do two, and that's pretty good.
Two, and that's pretty
I
much.
don't typically like to get completely tipsy or drunk.
Okay. Let me. Let's do this. Let's stand up here where it's a little flatter.
Okay.
Let's just take a couple steps right here where my flashlight's at. Can you stand right there where my flashlight's at?
The cop?
Yep. No, right here, and then turn it back around and face me. Right downhill. This is about the flattest spot we got here.
And I just press the button.
Let me give you some instructions first, okay? So what I'd like you to do is imagine a straight line out in front of you towards my police car. What I'd like you to do on that straight line, put your left foot on that line and put your right foot in front, touching your heel to your toe.
All the way to the car?
Nope, just what, do what I'm telling you right now. Put your right foot in front and stay there.
Oh, okay.
Can you keep your hands at your side for me? Now I want you to stay in this position until I tell you to start. Does that make sense?
Okay.
When I tell you to begin, what I'd like you to do is take 9 heel-to-toe steps down your line.
9?
Okay. No, don't start yet. Don't start yet. When I tell you to begin, it's going to be 9 heel-to-toe steps. Heel touching your toe each step. Look at your toes. Count out loud with your hands at your side. It's going to look just like this.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I took 3. I ran out of room. You're going to take 9. Does that make sense?
9? Okay.
On the 9th step, leave that front foot planted like mine is. Step out with your back foot. Take a series of small steps. Turn around that front foot. And 9 more back the way you came.
Okay.
Hands at your side. 1, 2, 3. I took 3. How many are you going to take?
9 down.
9 down?
Put it on side.
See, these tests are designed for people that's in good shape, healthy shape, physically and whatnot. I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter who you are. These tests are only about 45%, maybe 35% successful by anyone because of the way they present these tests. Like I said, if you're not physically fit and whatnot, um, you're more likely to fail this test, eat no matter what. And they know this. And the crooked cops, they use stuff like this to circumvent the law.
And,
Side and then turn around.
and you're going to take 9 steps back.
Okay.
Do you have any questions before you get started?
No.
Okay, 9 down.
And then step.
And they try to delay and stretch out the explanation of these tests. They do that on purpose as well to make the suspect or whatever become very nervous mentally. They do it on purpose.
Turn as I
Turn around.
Yep, and then 9 more back.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and begin whenever you're ready.
Okay. You want me to count out loud?
I do.
Okay. 1,
Testing.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 1, 2, 3,
Step to Paul 13. I'm not testing.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Perfect.
Okay, 10 down and 10 back. Okay, for this
Absolutely
next one,
perfect.
I don't care if you're standing this way or you're standing sideways, wherever you feel the most balanced, side to side. You try turning 90 degrees, try facing just straight downhill. Does that feel better?
He doesn't
This is
give a
probably straight
fuck.
downhill if you face towards me this way.
Could I just walk in towards you?
Nope, you're just going to balance right there. How does that feel? You stable?
Yeah.
Okay. So for this,
Okay, keep them.
Yeah, that's what makes it. That's what makes it worse. Is when they play all buttery cup, nicey icy with you, peaches and cream, kiss kiss, smug smug, hug hug, and make you feel all warm inside and everything. But in reality, they are bad cops.
Yeah, but that.
and it's cold. I'm glad you put on some
Sorry,
pants.
it's just my legs shaking.
My radio person's trying to get a hold of me. Just stay right here for 1 second.
Yeah.
Step to Paul 13. I'm code 4 testing. Alright, man, sorry. They were yelling in my ear.
It's just like a protocol or
Oh, by the way, they don't really do these tests like this unless they already have it set in their mind that they're going to arrest you right then and there. And that's a proven fact. Unless they already have that intent on arresting you right then and there, they don't have you do these tests. They say, oh, because it's no, not really. Because they have a thing, it's called a breathalyzer test, which can prove without reasonable doubt whether or not you're under the influence or not. And if you go anywhere nowadays, you will see that if they pull you over, they will use the breathalyzer test more than anything to determine whether you're drunk. Because this kind of testing is obsolete. Because it has been proven to be unjustifiable. And they have stopped doing this since the late 80s and early mid 90s.
Yep. After you've had alcohol to drink and you've been driving, this is the test I have to make sure you're okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Over an hour.
No, it's not.
So face this way, and
It's
we
called
can
a
whichever way you feel the
breathalyzer
most
test.
stable. Totally up to you. So what I'd like you to do, stay in this position again, and don't start until I tell you to.
Yes.
When I tell you to begin, what I'd like you to do, either foot, I don't
Yo,
care whichever one you
crooked
feel
cop.
most comfortable with. Pick up your foot. Your toe's going to be about 6 inches off the ground. Your leg's going to be straight, and your hands are going to be at your side. Okay.
No.
Look at your toe and count out loud: 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
Okay? Toe pointed so your foot's parallel, straight leg, arms are at your side. Looking at your toe, count out loud by 1000s. Do you have any questions?
No.
Once you start the test, don't stop.
Yeah.
Any,
I'm just a
My
little bit
question would be,
I'll give you credit for being
why are
shaky.
you trying to fuck with
I'm a little
me?
shaky too because it's cold.
Why are you trying to fuck with
Go ahead and
me?
begin whenever
from the
you...
hot tub.
Gotcha.
You
Go
already
whenever you're ready.
exposed my body, you sick motherfucker.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000,
Fucking
7,000, 8,000,
Got your goddamn
9,000,
kicks off.
10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 22,000.
Okay, go ahead and stop. So the last test is a preliminary breath test.
Perfect. So she passed the 2 tests completely perfect. She's not drunk, she's not under the influence, but this last test is the breathalyzer test, which should have been the first test and the only test. But Dirty cops save it for last because they manipulate the machine. And in this case, he lies about the law.
It's not in lieu of the evidentiary test. This is a lot like blowing up a balloon.
Okay.
Do you know how to blow up a balloon?
No. Yeah, I do.
We've all blown up balloons.
Yeah.
So pretty simple. Big breath in, lips tightly around the straw, blow out for about 2 or 3 seconds. Okay?
It's
Pretty simple.
in trouble because it's been an hour since I last drank.
So what this does is it basically tells me that you're being honest with me and everything's happened like you said it has. This will just tell me how much you had to drink. If you waited an hour and you're under the legal limit, that's fine.
One shot and the 5% stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to get in trouble.
I don't want people to get in trouble either. Okay.
Yeah.
Big breath in. Whenever you're ready, go ahead. Blow, 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 blow. Keep blowing. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop. Okay, so how old are you?
I'm 21.
You're 21. Do you know the legal limit for someone who's 21 years old?
I think it's 0.07.
Well, close. It's 0.08. Do you think you'd be over or under 0.08?
I should be like
No.
under.
You think you're under it? Okay. And as soon as this clicks over, I'm going to show you the result, and we'll know. Okay? My concern is I can smell the odor of intoxicants coming off your breath. So it's
No,
obvious
we
you've been
can't.
drinking.
Yeah,
That's normal.
one shot.
The problem is, so here's that says you're a 1.
In the original report statement, it states that he could. In the original report statement of him, he could not really determine much, if any, alcohol presence coming from her breath. He lied about that. He lied about that to her.
0.02. So 0.08 is the legal limit for someone your age. Okay?
Interesting.
So the
Okay.
problem
No.
is you are under
No.
arrest right now for DUI. So I need you to
No.
turn up, put your hands behind your back.
No. Once you legally become a adult, 21, the age limit is the same. No ifs, ands, or buts, or coconuts. Well, unless you're being picked up or stopped by a dirty cop.
And I'm going to tell you everything we're doing along the way. Okay? So nothing's a surprise. You are under arrest. Right now, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be held against you in the court of law. You have the right to the presence of an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed you prior to questioning if you so desire. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not make any statements, or answer any questions. Do you understand the rights I've read to you? And we are still recording. I saw you nodding your head up and down, and you said, is that a yes or a no? Okay, I'm just making double sure. Well, I'm glad nothing bad happened, like you didn't get in a wreck, or that's happened before too. Let's do this.
But I don't think
He
I'm
doesn't
drunk.
give a fuck.
Well, here's the problem.
Based
You're
on
over
the
the
test.
legal limit. We make mistakes driving all the time. I'm glad
He's not,
the
he's
mistake
not
wasn't
over the legal
a
limit.
pedestrian that was in a crosswalk.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything crazy? You just put your pants on, so I'm assuming you don't have any firearms in your waistline or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Let's go over here to my patrol car. We have some paperwork we're going to do. We're going to get your car taken care of. We're going to make sure your passengers got away home.
Yeah, you know
Let's go over here to
she's
the other side of
naked
my patrol car.
underneath.
So,
Step to Paul 13, one in custody.
You know
DUI.
she's not wearing no bathing suit. You know she's not wearing no panties.
Face the
You
vehicle.
know all that.
what's going to happen?
Face the vehicle. So
You're
put your
a
feet forward. Make sure
goddamn-
you just run everything in your coat pocket here.
Yeah, that's
Sick
fine.
motherfucker.
I gotta double check. I get in trouble if I don't. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Have
throw
a
that
seat.
pussy in
In the
here.
car here, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. If you sit with your bottom in there, it should be nice and warm. Okay. So, has your passenger had as much to drink as you?
I think she had the same amount.
Same amount. Okay. Do you have a sober friend that could come pick up the car? Step to Paul 13, one in custody, DUI. Do you have a sober roommate that could come?
DUI.
I
She's not
literally-
drunk. She's not drunk. She's not intoxicated.
Can I leave your car with your passenger? Is she okay to make sure your car gets home and a sober driver and everything?
I would prefer to drive. I mean, not drive.
I would prefer you didn't drive.
I would prefer my roommate to drive then.
Right, I don't want her to drive.
Yeah.
But can she get a hold of your
Like I
roommate
said, this
and everything
guy-
for you?
Yes, if I.
Just one
can
of them
phone,
that's
just
under
phone the
investigation.
Can we give her the phone number for your roommate?
Yeah.
Because you
will-
probably.
Okay.
I'm gonna get your phone for it. Yeah. I want to make sure you have your phone. You need to work her.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else out of the car that you need? Can I get her the keys to the car? Is what I'm asking. Okay.
What's going to happen?
So we have to go home and do some paperwork. Okay. We might go up to the WSU station because it's a little closer. Either way, we're gonna go do that. And have you ever been arrested for DUI before?
No, it's not.
Okay. I'm gonna explain to you the whole process. Nothing's gonna be surprising. I tell it to you before it happens.
Is it on my record?
Well, right now you've just been arrested. You haven't been charged and you haven't been convicted. Okay. But I'm gonna explain to you every step of the way what we're doing. So let's figure out what we're gonna do with your car, and we'll get that situated. Then we'll get on to the next step. I'll tell you what's going on. But the next step is we're gonna go down to the police station.
Her and her boyfriend's
Here we go.
relationship at all? I just saw it.
This is another one.
Yeah. Okay. So as long as we're on the same page.
Just to let you know, the lead female officer in this clip, in this segment, the lead female officer in this segment, she's not a dirty cop, but her partner is.
For the night, it sounds like it'll be pretty easy to keep them separated. Obviously, she's upset and scared and wants to go home or anywhere she can be safe. If he tries to make contact with her or he tries to come over or show up or anything like that, don't hesitate to call dispatch. Obviously, it's pretty volatile.
Okay, now the female officer is talking to a friend of the other friend. The other friend is drunk, kind of, and belligerent, and trying to get away from her abusive boyfriend.
I gave her what's called a DV resource card. So it's got a lot of resources on there for her to call for counseling services and help being able to break that cycle. Because, you know, a lot of people, oh, I love him, it's fine. And then something happens and then they say sorry and then it's honeymoon and then back to terrible and then honeymoon and it just kind of keeps going.
Can I ask what happened?
They were at a party, both obviously intoxicated. They got in some verbal argument when they got back to boyfriend's house. She was trying to leave and get away. With her what's called a DV resource card. So it's got a lot of resources on there for her to call for counseling services and help being able to break that cycle. Because, you know, a lot of people, oh, I love him, it's fine. And then something happens and then they say sorry and then
The friend at this point doesn't really understand or realize or know what's going on. So the police officer, the female police officer that isn't crooked, is explaining everything.
Honeymoon and then back to terrible and then honeymoon and it just kind of keeps going.
Can I ask what happened?
They were at a party, both obviously intoxicated. They got in some verbal argument when they got back to boyfriend's house. She was trying to leave and get away from him, and he kept like trying to follow her. So she ended up smashing the shit out of his car and breaking a window. She got in her own car and tried to leave, and he kicked.
Okay, now, we have already been able to determine that she's a little drunk and she criminal mischief, vandalizing property valued over $2,500. But remember, the female officer is not crooked.
You can see like a boot print on the side of her car. It's on the rear door. When they got back to boyfriend's house, she was trying to leave and get away from him, and he kept like trying to follow her. So she ended up smashing the shit out of his car and breaking a window. She got in her own car and tried to leave, and he kicked. You can see like a boot print on the side of her car. It's on the rear door. So she drove drunk, obviously trying to get away. She just wanted to be somewhere safe. So we're not going to pursue DUI or anything like that. She was just trying to get herself somewhere where...
See, you just hear that? Female officer is very kind and very generous to the point of not even charging her with being drunk and driving, because she was trying to get out of a domestic dispute from her violent boyfriend.
She was out of that situation.
And as far as the damage to his vehicle, listen to this.
She pulled off the obviously trying to get away. She just wanted to be somewhere safe. So we're not going to pursue DUI or anything like that. She was just trying to get herself somewhere where she was out of that situation and safe. She pulled off the roadway. She made it into a parking lot. As far as what we call malmish charges, the malicious mischief or the damage to his car, I'm not going to arrest her for that either. I'm going to forward those charges up.
See, they're not even going. There's not even charges being put on her for damaging, because she did the right thing. She kind of went about it the wrong way, kind of, but everything was taken care of safely, so yeah.
The prosecuting attorney, and it'll be up to the attorney to decide whether they actually...
Listen.
No, totally fine. Whether they actually want to pursue charges or not. They may read my report and just say no and call it good.
Because she buzzed up. She's not a bad cop. She's very generous. She didn't break the law by buttering up her report for them to overlook everything. She just bent the law a little bit to help this young girl out. Because she is a survivor of a domestic dispute.
I kind of talked to her, obviously, about breaking that DV cycle and reaching out and trying to get some help and things like that. So just get her home, keep her safe, try to keep them separated.
But, and there's a but, just keep follow along.
As much as you can and give her the courage to not go back.
Okay, thank you so much.
Because this next segment does involve the young lady that she is talking to the friend about the reason she's explaining all this to the young lady's friend is because the friend of the young lady is the one that's going to be driving the young lady back home. But
You're welcome.
now, hold on. Now a vehicle is being chased down the highway. 90 minutes later. 90 minutes later. Okay? 90 minutes later. Remember when I told you, we're still dealing with that young woman that escaped from her abusive boyfriend. Same female officer.
Why are you driving?
Because I'm trying to cool off.
Turn the car off for me. Okay, we already established earlier that you've been drinking.
Yeah.
I told you earlier we weren't going to do a DUI because you got yourself safely off the roadway and you called in.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to be so lucky this time.
Now remember, this is the same young lady, same young woman that just escaped from her boyfriend being abused, and she damaged her boyfriend's vehicle by smashing in the back window. And and the female officer decided, because of the domestic abuse, and she got herself safely away from that situation, away from the boyfriend and everything. She wasn't going to be charged with DUI, drinking under influence, or destruction of his property. So she got off scot-free about that. She explained all that to the friend, and the friend then took her home. This is 90 minutes later, same female officer, and now we are dealing with the we are now actually dealing with the young lady that had the dispute with the boyfriend.
Okay. Yep.
And remember, this is 90 minutes later. Here we go.
Why are you driving?
Because I'm trying to cool off.
Turn the car off for me. Okay, we already established earlier that you've been drinking. I told you earlier we weren't going to do a DUI because you got yourself safely off the roadway and you called in.
Yeah.
We're not going to be so lucky this time. Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and take the keys out of the ignition, set them next to you.
Well, can you breathalyze me? Because I really don't think I'm that.
Honey, I can smell it. And I'm quite a ways from you right now. Your eyes are bloodshot and watery.
Well, because I was...
Remember, the female officer, the lead female officer on the scene, is not a crooked cop, but her partner is.
crying.
Okay. Are you willing to do a field sobriety test?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we'll do that as soon as my partner gets here. That way we can get you out of the roadway and we're not going to get schmucked by anyone driving.
So,
Now, whether the female officer knows her partner is crooked or not, whether she knows her partner's a bad cop or not, that is still undetermined at this point. Now, see, for me, it's not like that because yes, I'm not gonna lie, I do drink. I don't know if I ever really get drunk. I really don't know. I can't sing. I don't give a damn. But my point is, when I drink, I never drive. I never walk. I never leave the confinements of the property. And I don't bother nobody. I've already established that I don't basically talk with anyone here except for Amanda. Other than that, no. See, like right now, this is. Yeah, Monster. With on this right here, this much vodka. This much vodka, which is 10, 15, 20% of vodka, and the rest of it is Monster. But I don't drink and drive.
We can get you through those, and you're willing to do a breathalyzer, we'll do that as well. Okay? I'll take your word for it. If you think you're okay, we'll see what we got.
Okay.
And I know that they
So
say
it looks like he's here. As long as you're willing to do field sobrieties, because they are voluntary, you can go ahead and step out for me.
that you're not supposed to mix medication with alcohol.
And then just so that we're out of the roadway, we'll go to this little driveway right here, okay?
Well, I say, God damn it.
And just so we have some room, I'll back you all the way up to the fence, because part of it you'll have to walk, okay? That's good. And then you can just turn and face me. So the first one we're gonna do, I'm gonna have you stand with your feet together, your hands straight down at your side, and you're gonna stay like that while I give you all the instructions. Okay, once I'm done with the instructions, then we'll start each test individually. The first one, I'm gonna step in front of you. I'm gonna hold my finger up in front of you. You're gonna follow my finger with just your eyes and not your head, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any contacts in?
No.
Do you have any medical conditions?
Mm-mm.
Okay. You haven't been in an accident or hit your head or anything recently?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So we're gonna start the first one. Just keep your feet together, your hands down at your side. And like I said, can you see the tip of my finger? My light's not blinding you or anything, right? Okay. So my finger you're gonna follow with just your eyes and not your head. Do you understand everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's even better. I like this. Okay, so the light, is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can see it? Nothing's blurry?
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, she may be the head officer on this case, but only because she took the initiative first. But her partner, supposedly outranks her. And her partner's the one that's dirty.
Just make sure it's okay. You fall out each time, okay?
Now, like I said, as of right now, it's undetermined whether the female officer knows her partner is dirty or not. That's undetermined as of right now. But she does what her partner basically suggests to do because her partner outranks her. Watch, you're here in a minute. You're here. Why it's so sketchy.
It's really far.
It is really far. There's a reason for that.
The reason you stretch out so far, forcing her to look out that far is because it's a corrupt test. And the female officer even admits to it in a way. Listen again. There's a reason for it. And she never explains the reason. Because she doesn't want to admit that the test is unjustified.
It's really far.
It is really far. There's a reason for that.
Did you hear? There's a reason for that. Which she never does explain to the young woman or in the police report. But you gotta remember though, this female officer has given this young lady 2 breaks already for being drunk and under the influence and smashing up her boyfriend's car. But like I said, the reason the female officer gave the young woman a break is because the young woman was escaping from a domestic dispute. That's why the female officer was giving the young woman a break. But you gotta remember, this is 90 minutes later. And the female officer stopped the young lady on the road.
We're gonna do one more. You can still see the light, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this one's gonna go up. Same thing. You're gonna follow with just your eyes and not your head. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And remember, the female officer is not corrupt, but her partner that overranks her is corrupt.
Okay. So I'm gonna explain the next one to you. I'm gonna turn it off. Same thing. You're gonna stand feet together, hands at your side until I'm all
Here's
done
her
with
partner
instructions.
right there.
Don't begin the test until I tell you. Okay. On the next one is called a walk and turn. When I tell you to, you're going to stand with your right foot in front of your left, hands down out your side. When I tell you to begin, you're going to take 9 heel to toe steps, like such. 1, 2, 3. You're going to go all the way to 9, even though I only took 3, okay?
And remember,
When you get to the end, you're going to take a series of small turns. You'll put your heel to toe back. And again, you will take 9 heel to toe steps back the other direction. Again, I only took 3. You're going to take 9. The whole time you're walking, I want you to keep your eyes on your feet, hands down at your side, and count out loud. Okay? Do you understand each of those?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and start right foot in front of your left.
In front or like
Heel to toe just like that. Hands down at your side.
but also, not to be criticizing the female officer or anything, but the young lady it's already been established that she's drunk. That's already been established. But that doesn't mean her corrupt, dirty cop partner is justified for being a dirty cop.
You understand the whole test?
So 9, right?
9 steps down, small turns. You'll go back to heel to toe and take 9 steps directly back to where you started. So right over left, and you can begin. Okay, give me 1 second just to write a couple things down, okay? Okay, we got one more. So you're gonna stand feet together, hands down at your side, and you're gonna stay in that position until I finish giving you instructions, okay? When I tell you to begin, you're gonna pick one foot, whichever one you want, it does not matter. You're gonna lift it approximately 6 inches off the ground. While your foot's in the air, you're gonna point your toe forward so your foot stays flat, and you're gonna count out loud. Like such. 1001, 1002, 1003. You're going to continue counting until I tell you to stop. So as a refresher, when I tell you to begin, you'll pick up one foot, either one.
See, right now at this point, it's all a waste of time. It's nothing but a waste of time because it's already been determined legally that she's drunk.
And it does not matter which one. Foot flat to the ground, hands down at your side, eyes on your toe, counting out loud. 1001, 1002, until I tell you to stop, okay? I gotta grab a timer, give me just a sec.
Is this how close you want my feet together?
Yep, feet together.
Closer?
Nope, they're touching, you're good. You understand all the instructions as I gave them to you?
So I have to put my toe down.
As long as your foot is flat to the ground, so your toe is going to be forward. Okay, so arms down at your side. When you're ready, you may begin.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, oh crap, 1006, 1007. Shit.
Keep going until I tell you to stop.
1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018.
And stop. You said you're willing to do a PBT as well, correct? Okay. So we'll get to that point, but for right now I'm gonna have you turn around. You're gonna be under arrest for DUI, okay? Alright, so we're gonna walk back here towards my car. And we're actually gonna go to the other side because the seatbelt's broken on us. just some light. Do you have a PBT that's calibrated?
Hold on just for a second. Okay, I'm back.
Well, the last round McDermott didn't, mine didn't get in there, so.
Now, like I said, at this point, it's still undetermined whether the female officer knows
I'm gonna go ahead and read these to you, okay?
her partner's dirty.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and to have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of those? Keeping all those in mind, you still want to talk to me and do the PBT? Okay. Alright. So go ahead and swing around. You don't have to stand up if you don't want to, just so you have room.
He's got it.
When I tell you to, you're going to take a really big breath, and then you're going to blow.
It's like you're blowing up a balloon.
Take a big.
Now, let me point this out because I never did finish the statement I was talking about. When I say I'm not gonna lie about drinking. Yes, I do drink from time to time, but that's because of my leg. The pain is fucking unbearable. Right now, I do not have the proper medication, pain pills, to deal with the pain. So I've been medicating myself with Tylenol. 650 milligrams per tablet. And I have to take 6 of them because 3 or 4 doesn't do. It takes 6 of them to even numb the pain. It doesn't exactly kill the pain, it just numbs it. So, to help kill the pain, I drink. If it wasn't for the pain, I'm gonna drink because I'm not an alcoholic. I know people say, well, I can quit anytime I'm a motherfucker. You don't have the willpower. You don't have the willpower. You're not strong enough. Well, I went that. See, that's what I mean. They talk about AAA and all that crap. You don't know. It's all about willpower.
Breath. And blow, blow, blow.
But, even, like I said, even when I drink, I stay within the property line. I don't drive or walk or go anywhere while I'm drinking.
Blow, 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 blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Go ahead and stop. Sorry, sometimes it takes a second.
By the way, her breathalyzer test was 0.98%. It's already been determined as it's already been established.
Yeah. Do you wanna? Okay. Do you want a wallet, cell phone, any of that good stuff out of the car now? Okay, where
My
do you?
phone and my purse is in there for cooking.
Okay, and you're okay with us reaching in to grab those items? So your purse, your phone, your keys.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else in there that you're gonna need? Okay. Is there someone you want us to call to come pick up the car? Do you know the number off the top of your head, or are you gonna need it out of your phone? Okay. Do you want to grab her purse, phone, keys?
That's the part I was.
It's weird on a DUI.
What's that?
It's because it's weird on a DUI that you don't have to do it till after.
Now,
33 Course City 1024.
now this is a new segment. This is another segment. This cop is really crooked. The driver being pulled over is an older lady. She has COPD. Can't breathe that well. She is disabled somewhat. She can't walk that good. She can't breathe that good. She has CPR. What the hell do you want to call it? And without her glasses, she is legally blind. But that's without her glasses. With her glasses, her eyesight's good.
$1024 Pinewood Apartments here in Brinkley, Mississippi. Nora Edward Charles 6037. Nora Edward Charles 6037 Black Charger. Hey, how's it going?
I'm good.
Hey, I'm Trooper Taylor with Arkansas State Police.
Okay.
Reason I stopped you, okay, is when you come out the apartments down there.
And like I said, this cop is 100% dirty. And he shows that he's 100% dirty. He shows it right on the dash cam footage.
You turned onto the street here, you just driving in the other lane there. You didn't scoot back over to this side of the road.
I'm sorry. I just got the rental car and I'm not used to driving.
Okay, you got your driver's license for the insurance?
Yes, it's a rental car.
It's a rental? Okay. There's that. Miss Hudson, how much have you had to drink this evening?
Well, I had a drink before I left the house, and I had to drop the kids off, and I feel back home.
Okay, will you hop out for me?
She's not drunk. She's not under the influence. She sobered up from her last drink. That was already determined.
Okay, first of all,
Yes, ma'am.
I got a disability, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I got a disability.
You good? Just walk up here in front of my car for me.
I got a disability.
Okay.
Okay.
The officer doesn't listen
Yeah, I
to him.
normally do.
I got you.
I normally do, yeah.
You can just turn around. You can try to sit on that little bumper right there if you want to.
I just wanted to point out everything that she tells the officer. It doesn't matter whether she tells him or not, because he's a crooked cop and he's not listening to a goddamn word she's saying. Just listen.
Okay, first of all,
Yes, ma'am.
I got a disability, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I got a disability.
You good? Just walk up here from my car for
Okay,
me.
I got a disability.
Okay.
Okay.
You need help?
Yeah, I normally do.
I got you.
I normally do,
You
yeah.
can just turn around. You can try to sit on that little bumper right there if you want to.
Okay.
What you want to do, okay?
Okay.
Her disability makes it where she can't walk.
You took one of these?
Yeah.
Okay. You like a long, deep breath like blowing up a balloon? I'll tell you when to stop, okay?
I got COPD too.
Yeah. COPD.
All right. Long, deep breath like blowing up a balloon. I'll tell you when to stop. You want to blow harder than that? Blow, you got to blow hard.
She
It's not even-
can't.
I got COPD.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, you
see,
can ask everyone. I got COPD.
he's not listening to her.
I got my inhaler and stuff. I'm
he's
just...
not even listening to her. She's got a medical disease, a medical illness, which prevents her from breathing good. And he wants her
All right,
to.
try one more time. A long, deep breath like blowing up a balloon. As hard as you can.
She can't do that, stupid.
Ah, too late.
I got, like I say, I got COPD. I can give you my... I got,
All right. Are you guys up on it?
Now see, here, right here.
I can give you...
Right here, you're going to hear this little beep on his radio informing him that the suspect that he has stopped right here is legally blind without her glasses. Here we go, listen.
My, I got,
Ah, too late.
Not that beep,
I
it's,
got, like
here
I
we
say, I
go.
got COPD. I can give you my...
But yeah, now see, legally, by law,
Are you guys up on it? Okay, Mom, I'll sit.
she didn't take her glasses off.
Can you see the tip of my finger?
She didn't take her glasses off. He pulled her glasses off. Legally, by law, an officer cannot force you to take off your glasses. If they are prescription glasses, which hers are, they cannot legally force you to remove your glasses. Which, see, he's already under investigation himself big time just for this goddamn footage right here, because legally, by law, you can't do this to you can't do this to a person, whether you're a goddamn cop, state senate president. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can't legally do this, because now he's trying to perform a finger test on her in front of her face with her glasses off. And mind you, she's legally blind without her glasses.
Oh, tip my finger with your eyes in your eyes?
Here we go.
Are you guys up on it? Okay, Mom, I'll sit.
But she didn't take them off. You
All right.
pull them
Can you see the
off.
tip of my finger? Oh, tip my finger with your eyes in your eyes only. Don't move your head, okay?
Okay.
She can't see you, you bastard. And you're moving your hand so goddamn fast. She can't see you. She's legally blind, you son of a bitch. And at this point, he already knows this. That's why he forcibly removed her glasses. Because at this point, he knows that she's blind without her glasses. And he's proven on his own goddamn dashboard cam footage that will watch my here how corrupt he is. And I guess he didn't think they would look at it like that, but they did. And this is one of the reasons why he's under investigation.
Okay, this time I'm going to go up, okay? If I go out of your field of view, I want you to continue looking up, and when my finger comes back into your view, I want you to follow it back down, okay?
You son of a bitch! She can't see you! She can't see your hand. God damn it.
Okay. I'm going to read your rights, okay? You're not under arrest, so you
Oh.
Or you have the right to make silence, you say,
Oh, see.
you don't want you to follow it back down, okay?
Here we go. He lied to her. I'm going to read you your rights, but you're not under arrest. No, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. And another thing is this. Unless they intend to arrest you, they won't read you your rights. But if they intend to arrest you and make it seem like they're not going to arrest you, they will do shit like this. You're not under arrest, but I'm going to read you your rights. Well, motherfucker, you don't need to read me my rights if I'm not going to be arrested. So, fuck off. Here we go.
I'm going to read your rights, okay? You're not under arrest, so you got some questions, okay? Or you have the right to make silence, you say count due to temporal law, you have the right to an attorney. If you have an attorney, won't be appointed for you at government expense. You have the right to have your attorney present during any and all questions. You understand? Okay, all right, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the drunkest you've ever been passed out on the floor.
But thing is, they say, you have the right to remain silent and if you choose to maintain the right to be silent. But see, that's the thing, even if you take the fifth and you say nothing, the officer automatically, whether it's criminal or not, the officer takes that as a refusal and arrests you anyways. Especially if they're dirty, like this guy.
Okay, well, 10 being the drunkest you've ever been on a scale of 1 to 10? 4. Okay. All right. I got a couple more tests I'd like to do, but I don't think you'll be able to participate, okay? I'm going to try to
Put
get you
her goddamn glasses back on.
This is what we're banking on, okay?
Put her glasses back on, you motherfucker.
Right now, I've got enough clues, okay? So, prove me wrong. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. There.
You sick motherfucker. Give her glasses, bitch.
You put your glasses back on.
Fuck you. Y'all already fucked her. Y'all already fucked her over.
34 sitting next to one. Okay. You can do, you finna go do it.
But what?
Don't do it.
Hey, go to my husband. Would you do that? You know that you might cousin.
He doesn't tell her the results of the breathalyzer test because he already knows she's not under the influence. She's not drunk. So he doesn't even tell her the results of the breathalyzer test.
Where am I going to drink?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Can I come a call?
Go ahead. He'll be around his passenger side.
Fuck you.
God, help me, please.
4 City, B25, B29, Bowden, just 1019.
Let it go now.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know.
Yeah. That's a real piece.
Oh, ma'am.
What's going to happen?
You know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, need help.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so let me know too far. You know.
Wait a minute.
She's coming up.
Yeah.
You good?
Okay. I thought I went on my list.
Can I put those in front of you?
Yes, please. I'm not. You ain't have them on.
I gotta put them on because my policy.
Okay.
It will be rich.
I know. I got COPD. I got osteoporosis. Gas stroke.
So you want a bunch of medicine?
Yes.
How come you're drinking on all that medicine?
I just have a drink.
You had more than a drink. Hold on. You good? I'm okay.
See, he's trying to manipulate her. You had more than a drink. And no, she's not even drunk. She had one drink. That was already filed in the report. She had one drink. And at the time that she arrived at the police station, and at the time that she took and even at the time that she took the breathalyzer test, it was proven that she was not drunk, and this was a false charge.
No, I said, hold on, let me put my name.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
You good?
Okay.
4 City, B30.
This is the 16th false arrest within 2.5 weeks of him being on this force.
3 Donald, 1019.
Where's the car gonna go? The bad one? Is
Donald's.
where's Donald's?
Clarendon.
Oh my goodness! Can I get my purse? Will y'all get
I'll get it.
my
No,
purse
you
and stuff out?
won't, you stupid lying motherfucker.
They're just gonna hold me for 8 hours?
Yes, ma'am. I'm not gonna make you buy.
Thank you. But oh Lord, my husband.
Crooked cops do
You had
this.
way more than one.
I know.
Try to
You
try
just
to
don't know
boost
what I've been
the
going through.
quote.
Yes, ma'am.
The quote.
Anytime.
Hold on.
Buckle
Hold
in.
on.
You good?
I know,
Some
I'm trying to
crooked
see my
cops
foot.
Yes, ma'am.
don't give a fuck whether you know that they are crooked or not.
Well, I
They
have
don't
to
give
have
a
a quick
fuck.
date.
Yes, ma'am.
But some of them,
I'll offer you
Try
another
to-
test. You don't have to take it though, okay?
but
That's
some
up
of
to
them
you.
try to cover it up.
Do I get a phone call when I get up there?
Yes, ma'am. All right, Mary. So what happened to your tires?
But so that's it for right now. Until next time.